Finish.
We're still getting our kids registered and checked in. Get back over here once you've got them registered so we can get their helmets on and their vest on and get them secured for the ride. We do have merchandise. We want to talk about merch. We have our sheet that can commemorate this for your kids, right? Tell them they were able to write a sheet. This is an opportunity for them to kind of hang on to something. Right there in that, I guess you want to call it like a cabinet. You can see it right there with a kiosk. Also, we have a t-shirt from Mutton Buster. I like that shirt, actually. So you can also get a t-shirt, or you can get a sheet, or you can get both. Depends on how good they do. You can buy both. We have our sponsors that we got to do. Cottonelle. Cottonelle is our presenting sponsor. They are number one for you, number two. We have a buckle sponsor. Our buckle that we have right here that will show every kid that's riding is getting an opportunity to try to win this buckle. First place takes it home today. They'll take home the buckle. They'll take home an opportunity to be, or once they win, they're put into a drawing for the opportunity to ride again on wildcard day, February 28th. So that's a really good opportunity. The more the kids ride, the more opportunity they get. So you can sign them up if there's openings. Tomorrow is a wide open day. President's Day, we're having the same routine that we did today. You'll have it from 10, 11, 12, and 1. And then you'll also have it 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 8 shows tomorrow for you to sign up for. Find them online and take advantage of it. You can also sign up in person over there when you show up at the registration area. Our Wolf Fighters are brought to you by Monster Energy. They are there to protect these kids. Every time these sheep jump and knock them off, they're trying to get them away from the kids just because safety first when it comes to this. The arena presenter, the arena is sponsored by Hope Truck Center. Wristbands are brought to you by Roller Chopper Coastal Bin Waste. The sound is brought to you by Anderson Aviation. Learn to fly with Anderson Aviation. The shoot brought to you by Osland Nation and HTS Company. Registration is brought to you by Integrity Homes. The announcer booth and area is sponsored by Buchan Landscaping and Irrigation. Our medical team is brought to you by Colonic Center and Institute, and our medic on call is Joe Ochoa. Where's Joe? Oh, here he comes, Joe Ochoa, Cowboy Joe, and there he is. And like I always say, we hope he just is able to stand there and look handsome, but if you need him, he's there. In the arena also, he's in the back right now, but we also have a professional photographer, and he's in the dirt, he's in the shoots, he's getting all the action shots on these kids. His name is Jim Moreno. There is a QR code that you can go and scan. It'll say it's placed here around the area. Or you can go to sarodeo.com, select Fairgrounds, Busted in the Barn, and then go to Purchase 2026 photos. So there's that. And then we have Wild Bill. We have our big, awesome clown, Wild Bill. Where's that horn, Bill? We can't hear you, Bill. Where's the horn at? There it is. Alright, and then next. Okay, we're still waiting on the kids here to invest in their helmets on, so sit tight, we'll be right back. All right, everybody, who here has been to mutton busting before? All right, that looks like a good crowd have been there. The way that we score, there's three different criteria that we score. One of them is how far down does that sheep take, or does that kid ride the sheep, right? It's about distance. You want to see how far they do it, right? The second thing that we do is it's also style points, right? How did the kid dress? Honestly, I gave 4 points to a kid the last round because he had chaps. You bring chaps in, it's kind of cool. But yeah, so shiny boots and chaps, and if they get up and they have some flair, or they want to, give you your thumbs up or guns up or something like that, like we love their type of personalities. And then the last thing is crowd participation, right? I mean, we want you to cheer for your favorite. We also want you to cheer for all these kids because none of them did this on their own. Mom signed them up. Mom and Dad brought them here and put them on a sheet. So they're going to remember you one way or another, either in a bad way or a good way. But we do need that noise, right? So you got to be loud for these kids. The louder you are, the higher the score. All right, so the way we do this here, let's start this rodeo the way we start every rodeo, and have a prayer, please. Please stand. Dear Lord, we ask you to put your loving arms around our little riders here. Please protect them and keep them safe. Protect and keep safe also in this nation the first responders who run toward danger instead of run away from it, the military who guard our liberties, and the leaders who protect our freedom. In your name we pray. Amen. And stay standing for the national anthem, please. Let's rodeo San Antonio! You guys ready for a good night? Yeah! No, hey guys, this is Sunday night, it's President's Day weekend. I said, are you ready for a good night? Let me tell you something, little. Bring down that music, Roxanne. Bring that music. Listen, folks, there's very few times that we actually take this opportunity. And I wanted to introduce you to someone very, very special. So let me introduce to you Doris Johnson. Come on out, Doris. And her son is escorting her, John Dent. Not only is Doris, come this way, Doris, and here the chute's full soft, be careful, my dear. I've got you. Not only has Doris been with the rodeo family over 40 years, she's been volunteering and helping, that's true. She's been on the Palomino Patrol, bringing in the flags. I had the privilege of riding on the same team as her, on the Silver Saddle. But Doris has been tremendous in helping this particular event. Roxanne, no, we will rock you, has been very, very important in this event. Last year, when we needed new vests and new helmets, the Doris Johnson Foundation, her logo right there, the Johnson Dent Foundation, they stepped up and purchased our new helmets and our vests for these kids. And this year, when we needed someone to make the kids feel special, the Johnson Dent Foundation purchased a new belt buckle for every kid that wins in our event. Over 100 belt buckles that she purchased. Now that being said, you and your family, John, Christy, all your grandkids, not only is she an amazing Western Art Committee member, an amazing donor of our show, but she's just a beautiful, wonderful human being. She's so giving,
And because you have given kid after kid after kid after kid after kid a belt buckle, we thought it only fitting that you have a belt buckle of your own to wear here at the rodeo. So on behalf of the San Antonio Stock Show Rodeo, the Ag Fair Committee, and all of us, we love you. Thank you for your heart. And each one of these kids is safer and feels more celebrated because of you. Thank you very much, Doris. Let's give a round of applause, San Antonio. And because of that, you can now go watch the show and enjoy Brad Paisley tonight. In the prop leg show.
Rodeo.
Yes, let's rodeo San Antonio. Over 7,000 volunteers, folks, put on this show. Every one of these guys at the shoots, Anna, who's out here running it, Christy, who's in the stands or administration, over 7,000 volunteers. Wild Bill, Sheriff Ronnie, myself, Kevin, Roxanne, Emma, we all do it. And I've got a great volunteer who's about to lead out these kids. Kevin, you ready to read some names?
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you your kids, because let's be honest, they didn't want to do this. You selected this for them to do. It was your Snapchat, your Facebook, your Instagram. You had to get that story filled today. So let's give a big round of applause. Leading them out is Art Angel Sandy. These are your children, our riders.
All right, best number 7, we have Olivia Camarillo. Best 23, Casey Catalani. Best 27, we have Brody Coleman. Best 22, Brooks Hensel. Best 28, Maverick Hermanson. Best 20, Nathan Higgins. Best 4, we have John Maynard. Best 24, we have Alex Matt. Best number 8, we have Cash Smith. Best number 2, we have Parker Phillips. Best number 16, we have Amelia Galindo. Best number 18, we have Bo Bauman. Best 21, we have Taylor Woodward. Best 5, we have Emilio Reyes. Best number 1, we have Samara Reyes. Best number 25, we have Kason DeWin. Best number 36, we have Crew DeWin. And best number 12, we have Isaiah Figueroa. Give them all a round of applause.
Worldwide to infinity, you know the roof on fire.
Last show of the night. I'm sure y'all been here long enough. Let's get some energy. Let's get it started. We got our arena angels. We got Sheriff Ronnie, the TikTok sensation. If you've seen the video of him jumping over the rail, like it, heart it, subscribe, all that stuff, whatever they call it. Make him TikTok famous because he hates it. Here we go to get the round started. We have best number 7-year-old Olivia Camarillo out of San Antonio, Texas, wants to be a scientist. And she got herself a sheep called Bunsen Burner. Out of the gate, they're getting her secured. Out of the gate, goodness. Out of the gate, that's a 91-point ride for Olivia. Up next, we have best number 23, Casey Catalani, out of San Antonio, Texas, wants to be a football player. Casey got himself a sheep by the name of Dak Prescott. He's pretty good at the beginning, but he falls apart at the end. That is good enough enough for an 86-point ride for Casey. Nice run, nice run. This is out of the gate, guys. We are performing at 6 o'clock. Let's go. Up next, best number 27. Brody Coleman out of Lavernia, Texas. He wants to be a cattle rancher. Riding the sheep by the name of Rick. Another big ride, Brody. That's enough for an 88-point ride. Up next, best number 22, we have a 5-year-old, Brooks Hansel out of Boulevardy. He wants to be a zookeeper. He's riding a sheep by the name of Silverback. Good run by Brooks. That's an 80-point ride, and you get to keep the dirt in your helmet. You're welcome. Up next, what do we have? Best number 28, Maverick Hermanson out of New Braunfels, Texas, wants to be a firefighter. Oh, hold up. My guy's already starting with 4 points with those chaps, just saying. Out of the gate, you wear chaps like that, we are sucker for style, and you're getting 4 points. And a name like Maverick works too. Oh! Look at the flash though. That was a 75, but we're going to give him 79 for the chaps. Great job by Maverick. Up next, we got best 20, a 5-year-old out of New Braunfels, Texas, Nathan Higgins. Nathan wants to be an astronaut. He's riding a sheep called To the Moon, Alice. That sheep was moving. That's a 75-point ride. Up next, we got best number 4, 7-year-old out of Graniteville, South Carolina. That's a long ways to ride. He must be on the circuit. And we have John Maynard. He wants to be in the Air Force. Hop up there, soldier. He's riding the sheep called F-16. Check it with the judges, and we have a new arena leader with a 93-point ride. John takes the lead all the way from South Carolina. Up next, we have best number 24, Alex Matt out of Houston, Texas. He wants to be an engineer. He is riding the incredible sheep called Wooly Bully. That was a 74-point ride, but losing a shoe gets you to 75 points. Up next, best number 14, we have Lucas Sanchez. I don't know anything about Lucas, he's mysterious, but he is riding the sheep. Willie Nelson. He's a 4-year-old. He's ready to go. Let's go, Lucas. Hang on tight. Good job by Lucas, earns him a 77 on the ride. Just a heads up, letting everybody know once again, we do have 8 shows tomorrow for President's Day. Bring all the youngsters in and ride. We have a lot of openings, so you can sign up right over there whenever it's time to go, okay? Up next, best number 8, we have Cash Smith out of Hondo. Cash wants to be a bull rider. And he has chaps, and he's got 4 points going already. Let's see what he can do. He was the one from last round. I remember those chaps. Like I said, 78 bumped up to an 82 for Cash. Up next, best number 2, 5-year-old Parker Phillips out of Divine, Texas, wants to be a cowboy. He's riding a sheep called Stetson. Parker rode the last time, and he got, I want to say it's an 85-point ride for Parker. He definitely got better than the last time. That's all I got to say. These kids get comfortable on sheep and get better. They got a better opportunity to win. Up next, best number 16. Around here, Amelia Galindo. How old is Amelia? 5 years old. 6-year-old. All right, let's see what she's got. Woo! Came out with some speed on that one. That was a 73-point ride, but with the fancy pants, we bumped it to a 75. Up next, best number 18, Bo Bauman out of San Antonio, wants to be a cowboy. This is where it starts, Bo. You want to be a cowboy, you got to start on a sheep. That's the way every cowboy starts. That is a 73-point ride. Just the beginning for our little cowboy. We have another little lady coming up, 21, best 21. We have Taylor Wolford out of Hondo. She wants to be a cowgirl. Strong. That's an 86 for Taylor. Good job. Up next, best number 5, Emilio Reyes out of Houston, Texas, wants to be a motorcycle rider. And I was like, Emilio! He's riding a sheep called Crotch Rocket. We're just making sure that tightening up that helmet. Here he comes. Let's go, Emilio. look at it, he's good to go with a 72. Good job, Julio. You're probably wondering why the mom bring him. Up next, best number 1, we have Samara Reyes out of Houston. She wants to be a teacher. We are making sure she's buckled up. The best volunteers.
Say you don't know me, I recognize my face. Say you don't care.
All right, we're good to go. Here comes Samara. Give it up. Samara's ready to go. Tighten that helmet.
Safety in your fight. Too many runaways. Eating up the night.
Samara's right in the sheet called principal's office. Hang on tight.
City on my
What a run. It was definitely worth the wait. That was definitely worth the wait. Samara, you are new first place with a 95. Very good run. Up next, we have best number 25, Jason DeWin out of Atkins. And he wants to be a mutton buster when he grows up. I mean, you're already accomplishing that right now. All right, Jason. Jason, a run for his money. Checking with the judges, that is a 94-point ride for Jason. Just in second place. All right, up next, looks like we got brother, that's number 36, Crew to win out of Atkins. He wants to be a policeman. And he's riding a sheep called Cop Car. A flare for the dramatic. Good job by Crew. Brings us to our last rider of the round. Best number 12, 6-year-old out of San Antonio, Isaiah Figueroa. Isaiah wants to be an astronaut. He's riding a sheep called Houston, We Have a Problem. One, let's get loud for Isaiah. It's going to be the last run of the round. And that's good enough for a 93-point ride. Let's get all the kids up to the center of the arena, and we're going to start tallying up the votes and see where we ended up. All right, we have a tie for third place with vest number 4. John Maynard and Isaiah Figueroa both taking third place. All right, second place, we're looking for vest number 25, and it is Kaysen to win with a 94-point ride. All right, and for number 1, let's get a drum roll. Let's just use those feet. Drum roll, we have with a score of a 95, Samara Reyes with vest number 1. There she is. And Samara will be entered into the raffle where she will be able to be drawn and into the wild card. Now, so once she's able to do that, she'll be able to ride on the big show at the Cross Bank Center. One more note that we do still have 8 shows tomorrow for President's Day. Bring the kids out. We have lots of rides, a lot of openings. You can sign up right over there where you registered. If you got a wristband, come get your child. We don't want them. We love them, but we don't want them. If we keep them, we're sending them home with Monster Energy and a puppy. Thank you all. Have a great night and have a great time at the 77th Annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo.
Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the time that we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you.
Finish.